As you're boarding it, you hear the voice of a rather large tiefling woman.
All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman.
You make your way onto the ship. You're right about here. The guys escort you on. She's kind of barking out orders. She says, I want to see all those ropes taut. I want to see the sails nice and taut for the trip. We're heading out soon. She gestures over at one of the crewmates, and she says, and Morris, I want to see all those crates battened down this time. I swear to God, if one of those are rolling around again on the trip, it's your head. And the two guys walk up to her, and like, do you follow them all the way up to her? Or do you kind of like hang at like the like end of the gangplank, like right on the edge of the ship? Or
yeah, I feel like Lisa's never been on a ship before, so she's probably just like eyes wide, like looking at all of the different things that are happening.
So yeah,
she just looks at Foxbud. If Foxbud's never seen a ship either, we're both just looking around. Like,
the guys walk up to her, and they kind of like whisper some stuff to her, and kind of gesture back at you, and whisper some more stuff. And then she nods, and she says, "You hear her say, all right, get back to work." She walks up. She's got these really big like horns that kind of wrap around the front of like her forehead and then curl behind her ears into these big Ramhorns. She is possibly the most bright red tiefling you've ever seen in your life.
She dressed like a pirate.
Oh yeah, like she's got a bandolier across her chest, and she's wearing things on that bandolier that I don't know if Lisa's ever seen before. You and I would recognize them to be flintlock pistols, but I don't know. That's not something that really
never
exists on
seen
the
a
Isles.
gun. So what the? She has no idea what that is. Lisa's like MILF. Not out loud, just to herself.
She holds out her hand and she says, "So the boys tell me your name's Lise."
She takes it with like the two hands. And she's like so nice. She's like, yes, I'm Lise. Hello.
Right, I'm Ramhorns. By the way, just quick tip for you, just between you and me. You might not want to use your real name around here.
Oh, okay. Made up names. All right, I can do that. My name is... She starts heavy breathing. My name is... She just looks around. It's...
You're just getting all sweaty and like the whole time she's like raising an eyebrow like, you don't have to...
My name right now is Moon Lily.
Oh, okay. Maybe workshop it. You want something that sounds a little tougher than that.
Tougher? I can do tougher. My name.
She holds up her other hand. She said, "Okay, stop. You're just think about it. Down. Yeah, just a lot of people in this line of work don't exactly have." And she kind of like thinks searches for the right word. She says, "They have colorful backgrounds." All right, we'll say that.
Okay.
Not all of us are on the right side of the law. If you catch my drift.
I completely understand. I myself am not on the right side of the law on all of the time.
You're still holding her hand, by the way.
Yeah,
she's kind of like
shaking
her eyes are like looking at your hand and looking back at you and looking at your hand. She's like, "Can I,
Oh yes, of course." Her voice just goes up an octave.
She puts her hand on the back of her head, like, yeah. She says, "Okay, so Captain told me I gotta check you out, make sure."
Check me out.
Says, "Breathe, nothing like that. Just want to give you fair warning. I'm gonna probe your mind a little bit, make sure you're not telling any lies. Don't worry, not gonna probe too deep.
Do what?
I just want to know if you're lying or telling the truth."
Of course, absolutely.
She casts detect thoughts on you. And
immediately, Lisa's like, "Don't think about buff women. Don't think about buff women."
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. 17.
You are like projecting "don't think about buff women" in bold text, like at the forefront of your mind. It's all that's there right now. Ramhorn speaks up and she says, buff women. Okay, anyway.
Lisa's just sitting there, like, smiling really big and, like, sweating.
Does it help to know that Ramhorns is 6 foot tall without her boots?
So tall.
With her boots, she's a little taller than that.
Buff. Such a buff.
And she says, okay, you're not looking to, steal the boat or anything?
I've never been on a boat. I wouldn't even know how.
She chuckles and says, all right, you're not going to willingly bring harm to anyone on the ship?
I would never bring harm. Never harm. Ship.
All right, and you are looking to go to No Man's Land?
This sounds very scary, but yes, No Man's Land.
Right. Well, you don't seem like you want to do anything bad. Not immediately.
Do you have a girlfriend?
You thought that she was the most red woman you've ever seen in your life. She somehow gets more red in the face.